Either way, we're here, we jamming, just chatting. The little chat segment, which I want to start today. Now that I stopped the funky music, we're gonna go into chill music. Well, not chill music, more fitting to the topic of today, because as you can tell by my title of my stream, the author of the well-known series Berserk, Kentaro Miura, hopefully I didn't butcher that, he's being known to the public now that he is passed away, and it's tragic for everyone because he's one of the authors that's legendary in the throughout the world, in the anime community, in any form of media that came after that as well. Mainly even an inspiration of dark fantasy and maybe the big swords that is used later on, like maybe Cloud as well. His big sword might have been inspired by that. A lot of things has been inspired by Berserk, and I think also like Dark Souls was very inspired by Berserk. And so it's even though me personally, I don't know if you guys heard, let me know if you guys do have read Berserk, the manga, or the anime, although in my personal experience I never directly consumed media that to do with Berserk, but I knew Berserk. I knew bits of it. I knew the manga existed. I knew the anime stuff, the adaptations existed. Although from what I know, I stayed away from the newer one that they mentioned, that everyone mentions is so bad, the animation's bad, and I've seen bits of it and oh, the 3D is so bad, they've done so bad with it, and it's kind of sad that they couldn't really do a very faithful adaptation. And I've been recommended not to watch the anime, focus on the manga, because the manga's the best. Very influential, very detailed. I've seen some of the art of it. And in a way, it's indirectly affecting me as well, because it's inspired stuff in the future with the games and anime of the after that came out. And so I did a recording yesterday just to capture real quick, which you're going to see in a moment, and I took some screenshots because I also play, other than currently I'm streaming XCOM, but I also do play Final Fantasy XIV. And in Final Fantasy XIV yesterday, every server, it was organized, well, it was mentioned that they were going to do this, I think through Reddit and other means, and then everyone came into the game in FF14 and started doing, paying their respects for knowing of the author's passing. So everyone, came in and they used Dark Knight, because Dark Knight in Final Fantasy XIV uses a big sword, kind of like how Guts does. And everyone came in and out whenever they could to pay their respects. They come with their Dark Knights. Doesn't matter if they have really awesome glams because they're level 80 and super cool, or just, people would just have it starting off like me. I haven't leveled Dark Knight yet, but I had it a little bit. So I decided to put some clothes on, get my sword out. There was even well, let me put in the big screen to talk over it for a moment. Hopefully it shows, because I tried to oh, I think it crashed. Oh no, I wanted to show on a big screen, but either way, I'm gonna go big screen mode. Oh no, it's here, we got it. But as I play through this, so you can see what I mean, we were standing in the game, lines of people with their bonfire minions out. That's a bonfire minion. And to pay their respects, all in a line in Oldar, in some places, other places as well. I know in Sargatanas, which is my home server, Sargatanas have it in Oldar, like everywhere else, and also there was some in Limsa that was staying in there as well, but it started to get bigger, I think, even after I left, but it was already quite big when I joined in, and also there was like even a few people like gathered at a point and being like, hey, if you don't have a bonfire, I'm making some, come to my location and then I'll give you a free bonfire. I didn't have a bonfire, so they were like, yeah, I'll give you one, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. And then stood for a while to just see everyone like join in hands, well, not in hands, with blades out and just paying their respects to the author. There were a few still there when I went earlier today. Oh, they're still doing it. Well, there you go. Oh, you can see someone had a glam to look like Grahatia, which is a character in Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, you can see everyone's there. Even some bards came over, was playing songs. You know, and in the I didn't show on the footage, but in the chat there was shout chat, people talking about him, and even there were some little yells that were like taking their opportunity to be like, oh, F Blizzard or something with the WoW stuff, but they're like, this is not the time and place to do that. This is a time to memorial for this guy, pay respects, and then everyone's being very, very respectful, very nice. It kind of makes me like, oh, this is so blessed. I'm blessed to see this community. It's one of the the joys of FF14. Something a little bit different. And yeah, you can see all the different glams. It was I think that was trying to look like Lady Dameska, however her name is, from Resident Evil. I love the glams in this game. People get so creative on doing this stuff. It was really fun to be a part of in this. And like just before doing this recording, I was also taking screenshots, which you see in a moment, and hopefully I'll be able to post it on my Twitter. But if you're part of some servers I'm in, I did post them in there, like in some of my communities. A little shout out to the community of my FC. I've posted it in my FC's Discord, because we have a Discord and FC with the tag Comfy, but it's the matcha Discord. Well, currently it's Amaterasu, but at one point it was matcha. And a little shout out to my own FC. And yeah, like it was just wonderful to like be there in the atmosphere, be older and paying respects as well. I also think I had if it's okay, it's almost the end there. It was like a few minutes of me just walking around, seeing everyone. Not just Dark, but people did come, like a few people with like giving support with their bards, because we have bards in this game. Bards can play music. There is the Grahatia lookalike again, and and they were playing music alongside. And then let me just quickly show the one in Limsa. It was a smaller one with a few of my friends and some extras around. It just went after I got out of older, and there was a bard playing, and then just stayed there for a while longer, AFK. So it was a really nice like tribute. Very, very nice. It's kind of why I like this community can band together and do stuff like this. And not just this kind of thing too with memorials when people die and stuff. There's also like because I know like people try to make like events happen in the RP community and all that stuff, and it's like really, really cool, but in the focus of this. Hello! Pow! We zoom in. This screenshot here right now, with the new banner that they I think it's temporary put in 14 screenshot G-pose because it recently had a fan festival, and that fan festival had like all the stuff for the new expansion and everything, and it was really cool, exciting. But yeah, I just had to at least start off with this because hopefully when we get into the game right now, hi, hey, what up? Hello. Hello Zay, hello Stormy, hello Mem, hello Sayuri. So yeah. And hello all lurkers as well. Just chilling in the background. Yeah, so hopefully I'll get these posted in a mo, and since this is the topic of the day and my title, hopefully, I don't know if I'm gonna convert a current one that I have, or when I be able to recruit a soldier, then I'll make them something. I've been trying to debate what to do, and then I thought about, oh, why couldn't I make, like, try to make a unit that is based on something from the Berserk stuff. And, you know, it would be kind of cool to try my hand in that. But I'm kind of really not sure what to do with it. The only like example I could do is try to at least make Guts the main protagonist. But like I've been deciding which class should I do with him. Like, should I try to make it like really bunky tank with the big guns because he has a big sword? But considering he has a sword, it would probably be better to do something like Ranger or something, which actually uses a sword. So hopefully I have time to do that with the time we have remaining, to try to create it in between all the strategy and waiting, and hopefully I can save it into my character pool so we don't ever lose it ever again. Immortalized in this stream. But yeah,